Well, you said that you refer to women as bitches in a non-derogatory type of way.
I just say bitches. I call my mom's a bitch.
Right, you said that in one of your interviews.
Yeah.
People are going to be in an uproar over this.
I don't give.
So you called your mom a bitch.
These people are not going to help me pay for my funeral.
Okay.
When I get married, they're not going to help me pay for my wedding.
Okay, so have you actually called your mom a bitch to her face?
Yeah, I think one time, like, cursing out, she smacked fire out me or some shit. You know what I mean? But I call my mom's a bitch. I'll be like, yo, my mom's crazy bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when I say bitch, you know, everything is about intent. I feel like, well, words you say. So my intent is not to disrespect her when I say that, or to disrespect whoever I'm saying it. If my intent is to disrespect you, you'll actually know and feel it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not a feeling where you gotta find out like, oh, I don't know why he called me then. You know, you gonna know. Bitch, you know what I mean? Like my bitch is like bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, you've actually said that you respect Tommy Lauren.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I think, you know, out of all the white women and, you know, well, white dudes or whoever the fuck it might be, I feel like she's brave. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a lot of white people who feel the exact same way that she does and wants to say what she does. And that's why she has the following that she does. That's why I have the following I do. It's because there's a lot of people who want to say what I say, but don't have the heart to say it. And Tommy Lauren has the following that she has because she says a lot of things that people want to say, but they cannot express it because they're afraid of losing their job. They're afraid of social image. They're afraid of a lot of things. And this is why I tell people, I wish that people stop getting fired for being racist. I wish we could be at work and a white dude could be like, yeah, you fucking nigga. You know what I mean? And really let me know what he felt. You know what I mean? And then I get him ran over by somebody after he leave work. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what you want.
Like, we need open racism in order to understand what's going on. You know, and I understand a lot of these laws was created because we was getting bullied as a people and to protect us. But I feel like now, as a people that's gaining a lot of intelligence and shit like that, I seen a KKK video and the dude said, we got to exterminate these black people because they're taking our jobs, they're taking our women, and they taking a whole bunch of other shit. And when he said it, I was like, damn, this nigga's right. We fucking all these white bitches. Like, all of them. Like, we fucking the shit out of white bitches. Like, we go to LA, we dumping dick and all types of white women. So when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, this was not a part of his plan. When they came to America, this is not a part of their plan for us to dump dick and white chicks all day and take their jobs. They actually felt like we wouldn't be advanced as we were at this time in taking jobs that they might, per se, was able to get. So we took their jobs.
Here's the thing that I don't understand.
Shout out to the KKK.
Well, number one, you said that you think the blacks should start their own version of the KKK.
Yeah.
And call it the BBB.
Nah, I just said a letter. I didn't know what the fuck it meant. I just was like BBB. You know what I mean? I didn't know what the fuck it meant. But yeah, fuck the KKK. Why we can't start our own radical group where we decide to hang white people, you know what I mean? And kill white people for the fun of it. Why we can't.
Well, I mean, you just saw that whole situation in Chicago where they were torturing that white dude.
Yeah, shout out to all them niggas in Chicago. Because, see, I don't believe what the white people said about them. And it's a shame that so many black people jumped the gun and just started accusing these kids.
Well, I mean, but the guy was, like, mentally disabled. Like, you're okay?
How do we know? We don't know that. This is what the news said. The news also told us Mike Brown had a gun. The news told us that Trayvon Martin was a thug. Trayvon Martin was not a thug. I don't believe nothing the news say, and I don't believe nothing white people say. That's about 85% of the world.
Okay. So you actually applaud what they did?
Yeah. Because, see, I don't even know if they did that.
It's on video, right?
That don't mean nothing. They said Mike Brown had a gun when he got shot, and that was on video. That was on video. They didn't believe that, so I don't believe them kids did that to that white kid. You got to fight fire with fire out here, ignorance with ignorance. You cannot win a war with peace. You win a war by killing as much people as them, and then people start realizing, listen, we want peace. I lost my son too.
Yeah, I agree.
Nigga lose their son, they start realizing how you felt when you lost their son.
Oh,
You
yeah.
understand?
I mean,
I'm not gonna be that black person. I'm not gonna be that public figure that's gonna be out here talking about, oh, we should march in solidarity. I don't know what the fuck solidarity mean, my nigga. I'm gonna be
well, it
honest
means that
with
you're
you.
down with somebody. You're letting a group know that you are supporting of their cause.
No, I'm not supporting none of that shit. I'm not supporting none of that. Mike Brown died. Come on, man. Eric Garner got choked on fucking camera.
Yeah.
And they still trying to reason it. Like, I get tight when I see the news today and they be like, I forgot who the fuck they said the Justice Department is gonna reinvestigate what? The nigga got choked out on fucking camera.
Yeah.
He's dead. And y'all trying to justify him being choked because the laws that they created allows them to get away with killing a person on camera and choking them because he was selling cigarettes. Now you tell me, cracker, would you feel okay with killing somebody because they were selling cigarettes? You tell me where the fuck you feel that was not okay. How do you feel that was okay? Where in your being, in your head, as a police officer, as a human being, do you feel that it was justified within the law for you to choke this dude out because he was selling cigarettes?
I mean, listen, I've never co-signed the whole MLK thing of nonviolence, just sit there while someone beats your ass and you get your ass beat enough times and people be sympathetic to your cause. I don't believe that. I believe an eye for an eye.
Yeah, but you know what? MLK was also necessary, and I always say that.
I agree.
He was stronger. He was stronger than a lot of other beings. You know, without Malcolm, without Martin, we couldn't have Malcolm. Without Malcolm, we couldn't have Martin, because Martin was a person that did look the other way, and he took the other shoulder route and was like, yo. And it took strength for a person to take hits from people that was oppressing them and not react. A lot of people say it's pussy, but I said nothing was pussy about what he was doing.
No,
he still was marching.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was a very brave thing.
Yeah.
I could never see myself doing that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I believe in retaliation.
Yeah, but everybody does it.
However that is. It don't necessarily have to be with violence, but there will be a retaliation.
But you know what? Because a lot of people felt like Martin. There was a lot of people that was nonviolent, and maybe because of the way we was taught and the ideologies that was bestowed upon us from our oppressors made people feel like they had to be positive protesters, you know what I mean? And quietly protest and just march and don't cross certain lines. But then there was people, you know what I mean, like motherfucking who Nate Parker played?
Nat Turner.
Exactly. Nate Parker played Nat Turner, and Nat Turner rebelled against everything, no peace, and caused change. So it shows you that rebellion causes change. You know, when people lose on one end, they can relate to the lost, and nobody wants to lose.
Right. Well, I mean, this is what I always said in my previous interviews, is that the problem with what happened in 2016 and 15 with the police and the killing of black men was that there was no repercussions for the police. The police all walked away from it.
No repercussions whatsoever.
Now, if let's just say that the guy, the police who choked, Eric Garner ended up getting the death penalty, that'll send a very clear message to police all around the country.
Exactly.
At which point it's like, okay, one of ours just got killed. We should probably be a little more careful moving forward.
Yeah, on how we move. Yeah. And this is just the thing that I feel like, an understanding needs to be created within the community. Not saying that people should go out and kill police officers. It's a lot of police officers that's good people, but it's also a lot of police officers that abuse their badges, that abuse their causes and are racist and want to do this to black people and know the law to the point to know how they can get away with doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Seeing a black guy get beat up on a video and hearing him scream, "Don't resist," when the guy can't even resist because both his arms are pinned down or whatever, it shows you that these are things that's within the law. That's all I have to say. Every time I got my ass beat in police custody, they scream, "Don't resist."
Oh, so you got beat up by police?
Many times.
How many times?
Over 12.
Really?
Fact.
What's the worst that happened?
I think the last time when I was on Rikers in the Beacon, Yeah, the COs beat my ass because I was joking. I was joking on this CO chick weave. You know, her weave was so stiff, you know what I mean? It was so stiff, I had to say something. And she was bothering me because she didn't like the way I talked to some dude that was in the house that she was, I guess, liked or was cool with. And I think I treated him real bad in front of her, and she didn't like it. So, I joked on her, and I know how to tell jokes a little bit. So, everybody was laughing at her, and when people kind of butted a joke, they don't like it. Man, in the process, she walked up. She grabbed the phone. She grabbed the phone and just walked up to me and hit me with the phone, like on some jail shit, a CO chick.
Mm-hmm.
So, I started ming-monging her. Yeah, I beat the bitch up. And then she had pulled the pin, so all the other COs came and they beat the shit out of me in the house, maced me, hit me with the billy clubs, brought me to the shower after that, stripped me naked, beat me up. I woke up, I was naked in the shower on the floor. Then they beat me up again. Then I woke up at Elmhurst Hospital. I sued them. All this is on record.
You won?
Yeah, I won.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I won. Some bullshit, like 20,000 or some shit. Yeah.
Definitely not worth it.
Yeah, like $20,000. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I swear to God, because I didn't know getting your ribs broke is some serious shit, nigga. Anybody
You
got
got
their
your ribs broke.
Yeah, they broke my ribs.
Wow.
Any nigga that got their ribs broke out there know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. I did not know you needed your ribs until my ribs got
Right,
broke.
because you can't really breathe, right?
Can't do shit. You can hardly walk. You can't bend down. You can't shit without it hurting.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, because you
can't
got
talk too loud because your lungs got to expand. It's the worst shit ever. Shout out to all the niggas who got their ribs broke.